What's up, interweb? What's up, interweb? This is your boy Hundo, man. We back in the building. We back. Man, like, damn, you crashing out on Tuesday? Unfortunately, I am crashing out on Tuesday because I got to go to the office tomorrow. I mean, on Thursday. I was going in tomorrow, but since I've been messed over and all that other stuff, they would let me have a day. Only got to go there one day, a little bit because of the fires and shit that's going on near the office. But I got to go in Thursday and I got the rest off. And I might be going back home to Vegas this next because I won't have to go see that bad boy the next Wednesday. But shout out to the job, give me a little rest because they've been working the dog shit out of me, especially this weekend. But you might got to go to the job and go back up everything. Yeah, right. Just because I live close by this motherfucker, but closer. I don't care. Fuck that shit, man. We ain't worrying about that. Let's talk about it, people, man. We in the building. We in the building. Go check out the XWO podcast every Saturday, 8:30 Pacific p.m., 10 Central, and 11:30 Eastern. We are the best, one of the best Xbox we talk, how can we say, we're not, we just foul with it. We don't care. We're just going to say what we want to say. We don't work for anybody. And like you say in the description below, you guys do TLC, cannabis and all that. Go check out the link. Go check out ease.com. You go click on the link. Your first order is $30 off. 30% is really $30. You spend $100, you're going to spend only $70. Most people give you $10. Well, we're giving you 30% off on your first purchase. It's discreet. I order all the time. I'm going to order some more tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. What's up with you good peoples, man? It is what it is. I got all that bullshit out the way. And matter of fact, go check out Flip's Money New podcast. We haven't set what time he's going to do it once a week. He has the Xbox Multiplayer podcast. Go check him out. It's him by himself. If I'm available, I might sneak in. I might not. Livewire might sneak in. Punisher, we might don't know. Might sneak in, and he's going to give his perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because we all are leaders. We always create as equals. Just like my man Triple Cup say, it's not about me, it's about we. So let's get down to the crazy shit of the day. I told you guys last week I was going to crash out on Reforge. I actually made a tweet, told some of his people, if he doesn't reply to me, I'm going to crash out on him. So let's listen to Reforge. And shout out to my man Astro Cyborg. He's the one that does these clips on the interweb, sets them up. I give all credit. I don't even know how this guy can listen to him. I got another young boy. When I see his name, I'm gonna shoot him out too. They showed me this shit. Oh yeah, man. I'm nowhere near that fire. Nowhere near no fires. My job is near it, but I don't care. That shit could burn down. I don't give a damn. Call insurance. But no, I'm not nowhere near no fires. LA is big. I live in Inglewood by where the Rams played last night. Unfortunately, they won. Minnesota, you pissed me off. I wanted all these Ram fans to just sit there and cry. I was gonna go outside and just watch their tears, but they was happy. And then they just start drinking beer in front of my house and busting bottles, and I was about to bust one of their asses in their head. But they trying to get to the fires, you know what I'm saying? They're doing the best they can. And a lot of us is kind of, like I said, officers, we're trying to stay out of the way. That's why I don't see that bad boy. But one day this week, I get paid for the rest of the week, so I don't care. I'm getting paid to talk to you guys. I'm just monitoring from home. That's what I'm doing. And I ain't really doing that shit, because when I get off this motherfucker, I'm going back to going and play, you know what I'm saying, Beyond Good and Evil, the 20-year anniversary edition. Got better frame rates and everything, but I don't know what they're doing. But let's get on Reforge. Let's listen to the PlayStation God Almighty ReforgeGaming. Let's listen to this bullshit. I gotta go here. Let's listen to it.
Or big first-party PlayStation studio games a year, a quote from The Princess Bride comes to mind. Get used to disappointment. And to a certain degree, some of you may just need to adjust your expectations. Did it matter that Sony didn't own the studios behind Stellar Blade, Rise of the Ronin, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
Yes, it does. Why it does not? They don't own them. They paid for them to make a game for them. Just like they did back in the day in the first. Shout out to Gangsta. Gangsta been sitting there throwing out some gangster knowledge lately. PlayStation didn't really have the PlayStation 1 and 2, didn't have exclusives that they made from their own studios. Ninja Theory did stuff for them. That's why you don't see a SOCOM, because they don't own all of SOCOM. Heavenly Sword, that was made by Ninja Theory. Who owns Ninja Theory? Xbox. Sorry. Come on, he want to call himself Lino, Lino, Nino. He needs to call himself just lie to people.
And Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. Stellar Blade was my top game from 2024, and if the studio suddenly came.
He said Stellar Blade was his top. He complained about Stellar Blade because she looked too sexy, and he didn't know that his wife would get on him or like him to play the games because he already had past the history for touching on individuals. And I don't want to, this back in the day. No, see, I play Salt. I play Crumb Side. Everything goes. I'm not like these other ones. I don't play the Salt game. I play the Crumb Side game. I'll bring up your history. I'll bring up everything. If your mother look good, I'm going to say that gorgeous woman over there, she need to call 1-228-100 don't hate. Let's go and listen to this bastard.
Came under PlayStation ownership, it wouldn't affect my enjoyment of the game. And listen, I get it. Some of these studios have earned a reputation of respect and anticipation, but one of the reasons for that is a history of quality releases and good games. So the PlayStation first-party problem isn't going away anytime soon, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it. If you were hoping
Wolverine is not going to say that's just going to be a hack and slash. Let's go listen to more. I'm telling you, I'm going to crash out on. And I'm only going to give you a video from the day. I ain't going back in the history. I'm just going to give you a video of what this dumb motherfucker say today.
Chris Davies left a comment and said, this is the big difference between Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox are releasing 4+ first-party games per year when PlayStation are releasing 1 to 2. I'm not saying first-party is everything, but having more does help with Game Pass. The first 4 years, Xbox never did this. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Xbox never has done that for the last 4 years. They have not once delivered 4+ first-party games per year. They've never done that. They had a year where
I never didn't pull out first-party games. I don't understand. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let y'all listen. I didn't even try to do. That's my fault. Gotta read.
Chris Davies left a comment and said, this is the big difference between Xbox and the only way to change that count. The only way to change that count and claim that they've done better is you count games that actually were not exclusive when they came out, like Deathloop or Ghostwire Tokyo. A lot of those first-party tallies are ridiculously misleading, dishonest, and misrepresentative of what has happened. They did last year.
You are dishonest to the gaming community. Jimmy? Let's go. Hey, I don't know why I keep on doing that shit.
Chris Davies left a comment and said, this is the first party.
There we go.
And if you count Stalker 2, then you have to count all the exclusives that PlayStation got, and then you lose the race again. Like, you got to...
Okay. Let's go with the Stalker 2 thing. Let's go with the Stalker 2. Microsoft helped these people that was in the Ukraine. Didn't leave them hanging. Took that whole studio, found them a place to live in the UK, and said, when you get the game ready, we're here for you. So what did the Stalker 2 devs say? We're not worrying about PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation Pro. Our thing is to make Stalker run better on the series systems and on PC. That's what they said. That's what The developer said, not a JS Gordon, not one of these fake ass insiders. The horse's mouth said, we're doing it for Xbox and PC. Down the line, if we feel like doing it, we can. But right now, we don't give two fucks. Jimmy, Neutron, look at mama. Damn, I gotta stop doing. I don't know why. I'm just gonna let it play.
Davies left a comment and said, "This is the big difference.
Gotta let it play.
Shit, dishonest and misrepresentative of what has happened. They did last year. No, they did not. They did Hellblade and Indiana Jones. Those are their big first party releases last year. Stalker 2 is not first party. And if you count Stalker 2, then you have to count all the exclusives that PlayStation got, and then you lose the race again. Like, you got to choose what you're going to decide."
Okay, we lost the race. Let's break this shit down. None of them fucking the third party exclusive games on Sony sold worth nothing. Worth a shit. Even Stellar Blade sold worth for what? Nothing. Concord didn't last 2 weeks, Jimmy. Let's go. Why this shit doing? You do this shit again. I am gonna let it play this time. I'm gonna let it play. This is part of me doing this shit live.
Ridiculous. Like Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. Those were timed PlayStation exclusives. Oh, Flight Sim. Sorry, Flight Sim. I always forget about Flight Sim. Flight Sim was a bit of a disaster. They quite literally have not been doing that. That is not true. And last year, you're counting the PC games as well. Well, then what you're saying makes virtually no sense. You're saying that's the big difference between Xbox and PlayStation. But you're talking about PC games, what, like Aura History Untold or whatever that one game was? Like, again, that does nothing for me. Like, releasing games on PC instead of the Xbox, or counting games like Stalker 2. Like, if you're going to count Stalker 2 or you're going to count PC games, I'm looking at exclusivity. And I got way more exclusives last year on PlayStation than I did on Xbox.
This motherfucker played these games for 15 minutes. Then he want to talk about it. I don't know how people run to this man's channel. I don't know how 631 people watching this motherfucker who joined to his membership to watch him put up a Christmas tree. Where is getting this logic from? A lot of people, y'all think he's really smart. He has somebody in his ear, for one, telling him stuff. He's done, and he uses these big ass words that make him sound like he's intelligent. Some of the smartest people are dumb. I had a cousin, smartest motherfucker in the world, but he was a Sherm head. Rest in peace. Come on, Lino, man. Motherfucker, man, let's go to another one of his old bitch ass motherfucking videos. Some of them I ain't even watch yet, so your guys gonna get it. Cause like I said, I can't listen to him like that. I can't stand this motherfucker. But he won't never catch a head one-on-one fade.
Concord, by the way, are you guys gonna cling to Concord for forever? I said it was a bad idea, a risk, said it was gonna flop, had no interest in it, played it for 15 minutes and said it was gonna go nowhere, and it didn't go anywhere. Concord and Foam Stars are bigger bombs than Redfall. Foam Stars is not first party. Concord's been conceded. We've all conceded that game was a disaster, and who cares? Like, games come out and bomb. If you really...
Foam Stars, just because it's not first party, Sony paid for that game to be exclusive to their console. So that first party, Lino. Come on. He only played games for 15 minutes. Here we go. Let's go see this motherfucker say this one.
Lono acting like a woman that always brings up the past. You sound like your picture. Lono acting like a woman that always brings up the past.
Yeah, you do. You act like a bitch. You don't act like a woman. You act like a bitter bitch. What's up with you, Retro Fight Back? What's good with you, man? Like I say, he said you cannot count. Okay, let's listen to his ass.
Listen to me now. Listen. Why the revisionist history? have the decency to admit that Redfall is bad. It was a bad game. It's not at quality. It's not a good game. Being like, oh, but I can still play it. Jiminy Christmas, man. Listen, this entire conversation started because Chris Davies said Xbox does a better job than PlayStation because we get 4+ first-party games a year. I asked for an example of when he felt that happen. Last year, he says Hellblade 2, Call of Duty, Age of Mythology, and Indiana Jones and Flight Sim. Okay. If you think that lineup, let's just take Call of Duty out of the mix because that's a multi-plat game. So that doesn't count. Okay. That doesn't count. All right. So you got your 4. There's your 4. That's what Phil Spencer wanted. That's what Phil Spencer wanted. Phil Spencer wanted 4 games at quality. Okay. Shipping Hellblade 2 at 30 FPS on console. No, that's not a quality. Flight Sim's launch was a disaster. I'm not going to comment on Age of Mythology. Fine. Okay. We'll just count that one. Indiana Jones, that's your game last year. That's your crown jewel at quality.
All right. He blamed Flight Simulator, right? Let's break this motherfucker down. Flight Simulator, right? Nobody wants to play it. Why Flight Simulator crashed? Because everybody jumped on Flight Simulator. My brother plays Flight Simulator all the time. My mother say, what the hell he gonna get off a flight? He might be playing Flight Simulator right now. I don't. He been playing it since he's a kid. And I got 12 years over on my brother. He been playing Flight Sim since the PC. I wish I could go. You know what? I will show you. I think I do got Flight Sim. I got the PC version of Flight Simulator from back in the day in my den. It's crazy. You don't want to count Call of Duty, but who owns Call of Duty? Microsoft. You want to claim Hellblade runs at 30. How many motherfucking games on the PlayStation 5 Pro run at 30? On the PlayStation 5 run at 30. We're talking about a game that's really slow motion, not super fast paced like that. And I'm not a real Hellblade fan. I play Hellblade. I'm a guy that buys so many games and I start them and I play them and I'm getting in the mood. Like I said, I didn't had Beyond Good and Evil, the 20. I didn't had it. Forgot I bought it. Didn't know I had it until last night when I'm going through all these goddamn $1,200 games that I have on Xbox. Because I buy indies, I buy all the retros, I try to get every backwards compatibility game. But if Sony would have got this, y'all would have claimed this was Sony. You would have claimed this was a Sony intellectual property. Then y'all both saying, well, it's more people playing Call of Duty on PlayStation than on Xbox. Because Xbox guys and girls have other multiplayer games that can play other than one game. You guys have no other than Fortnite and Call of Duty. That's all the fuck you got. Hang on for a second. Let me clock out for lunch real quick. All right. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. And it's motherfuckers like Johnny Neutron, ReforgeGaming. The motherfucker blocks me on the interweb on everything because he knows I'm there for the truth. He want to get combative for people that can't talk back but in a text. Reforge, I told you to come one-on-one with the great one. I promise I won't cuss. I'll say universal cuss words. Ass, bitch. If I want to call you a motherfucker, I'm going to call you a motherfucker plucker. And guess what? I'll bet you your numbers go all the way up because of the 100. I play video games. I don't sit here every day. I didn't give up my day job. to do this shit. I've been doing YouTube for fucking over 12 years now. Let's listen to this, brother. Let's listen to some more of this bullshit.
Let's take some more comments on the video. Alex Gaming says, I guess Sony should buy half of the gaming industry like Microsoft and slap a PlayStation Studios logo on every game so fanboys on Twitter can brag about how much first-party games they have. Me personally, I'm playing games regardless of first-party or not. Preach. Preach. The Xbox logo being on Black Ops 6 didn't make it any better. You know what made Black Ops 6 better? The devs increasing fidelity and performance for the PS5 Pro.
What? Hang on, what? The PS5 Pro didn't even sell. What? What the lunacy that is heard? The PS5, they made it better for the PS5 Pro? Why would you make something better for your competitor? Doesn't make logical sense. But see, dumbass gamers listen to dumbass people like him that don't even play Call of Duty. I got Call of Duty. I even upgraded to the up team version of it because it was in Game Pass. I'm a Halo guy. But if my man 108 Drag, go check out my man 108 Dragons TV. He was over there with his buddy. He had a conversation with his buddy. I forgot his name. Y'all know what it is. I don't know. Y'all know him. Y'all go check it out. Y'all know his buddy. Cody Eastwood. Now see, that's how much I don't give two fucks. That's how much I don't give two fucks. See, I'm here to tell the truth. I'm here for the gamer. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what you play on, but don't be lying talking about what Black Ops. Microsoft own them developers. You're trying to support a broken brand. The PlayStation is a sinking ship. It got too many holes in the ship. You only can patch it up so much. Third-party handouts is on. You only can patch up the holes so much that motherfuckers finna go down like the Titanic. And don't get mad at Microsoft because they're wealthy. They made great accusations. Come on, cut the bullshit. But you go around telling your little cult followers, because people that follow you and give you money, they part of your cult. You remind me of David Caress, Jim Jones. Go clip that shit. I said it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. Spreading this false fucking narrative to people. Then you jump on the young man. I don't know how that's why I'm calling him the young man. That's from Australia. You tried to dog walk him because he's enjoying Halo. He's enjoying Gears of War. You ain't been shit since Destiny, Reforge. And Bungie don't even like you no more. What motherfuckers do for the clicks? But people follow this shit. But y'all won't go follow the Miss K's, the 108 Dragons, well, let me see somebody else. My girl Princess Niche that plays on PlayStation. You gotta think I hate PlayStation. I have people that I support that's on PlayStation. The homegirl TT that be playing that can kick ass in Tekken 8. With them big ass missiles she got. I don't know why she ain't taking. I'll take her out on a date. Shit. Hundo. We'll do it. But enough said with that shit. This shit is getting, y'all letting these motherfuckers this run with their mouth. The jizzes. Tim Dog, I already told you, Tim Dog is dealing with midlife crisis. He's going through menopause. I didn't know men had menopause, but he got menopause. He's going through it. Can't get mad at the truth. Xbox It's the place, the place, the way to play. Games everywhere. I got jumped on the interweb because I said I don't. The PC dude tried to jump on me, and I had to set it down because I said, "Hey, you know what? I got Game Pass, and I could go play PC games with GeForce Now. I pay for GeForce Now. Well, you ain't playing them natively and all this. If I wanted to play a game natively on a PC, I could play it on my motherfucking Surface. I have options, plenty of options to play video games. I prefer the Xbox ecosystem. I've never been a Sony fan. Never. Me getting a PlayStation, because what? I did what some of you guys won't do for Xbox. I got it for their exclusives. Metal Gear to Shinden. Games that wasn't available on Dreamcast or on the original Xbox. I've been rocking out. I've been a Tory dude. I went from a Tory dude. I was a Nintendo guy for a little bit. Into the Sega Master System, and I was a Sega guy all the way through. Fuck PlayStation. I was in fuck TurboGrafx, fuck Panasonic, fuck the 3DO. When I'm loyal, I'm loyal. Just like I'm loyal in life and in the streets, I'm a loyal. But in the gaming industry, it ain't no loyalty. People want to do, they want to be that new YouTube star like Reforge want to be so bad. But you ain't the one. You don't go nowhere. He's scared to come out the house. All your favorite YouTubers are scared to come out the house. They don't go to the video game, and they claim Jeff Keighley is the almighty video game show. They wasn't there. Me 108, even Han Solo was there. Even though my man Hip Hop, even though I don't agree with a lot of his opinions, but my man Hip Hop was there. I was meeting, I met the actress from Fallout, from the TV show. What's up with you? Anybody's in the building? Y'all motherfuckers just don't know. Ain't don't want to go nowhere. Ain't trying to go to PAX East. We was talking about PAX East last night. Me and 108. We're plotting going to different events. We want to go outside to meet the people, but y'all follow a motherfucker that's go off these fake ass crackerjack websites, crackerjack motherfucking journalists like Jazz. You see, Jazz ain't been nowhere since he did that bullshit. Him and his lover Rand, I guess they want to spend time with each other. They secret lovers. That's what they are. I told you I'm here with all the smoke. I don't do salt. I do crumb side shit. Y'all talking about one of the kings of the crumb side? Yes, I am. I helped build that shit with Z, the weapon wheels, motherfuckers I can't even stand. We helped build the shit. And it's the thanks that we get, because that would have changed it to salting. Well, you can talk about this. You man, I talk about anybody. You put your beautiful wife there and you talk shit about me, she fair game too. 228 100 don't hate. I don't fuck with your kids though. That's something I don't fuck with your kids. I fuck with your wife. I'll fuck with your parents. I'll talk shit. But otherwise, I won't do it to the kid. Kids off limits. I leave the kids off limits. You gotta at least be 17 and above for me to go dog walk you. But y'all listen to a guy that plays games for 15 fucking minutes and say, oh, the game is whack. Because you're not good at it. Only thing game he was good at was Destiny. That's the only game he was good at. He ain't been good at shit. He was complaining about Stellar Blade. I don't know, my wife's gonna let me play this. Because of what you was doing with them other women. Touching them. inappropriately. Why you bring it up? Y'all bringing up me drunk, getting drunk on the internet, getting drunk in my office, and passing out on the camera. Y'all bring that shit up. I can't bring that up. My shit happened up 10 years ago. He had to change his whole persona. The motherfucker used to look like Jesus, the white Jesus, but he was the white Satan. He's Lucifer. I said it. I ain't Alex in them. They get compassion. I have no compassion. Gaming is in the situation that it is because people listen to dumb motherfuckers like him. Yeah. Yep. Right. 7-0. You right. He apologized. He did a Kobe Bryant. I even said Kobe Bryant is my favorite player of all time, but I would never, I will apologize to my family. Personally, I would never get on the mic and apologize to the world. Did something I can do. He did it. I don't pop, man. Trust me, Hundo cheat on somebody. It ain't none of y'all business. None of y'all business. I didn't have borderline. To keep it a buck, Hundo had borderline relationships I don't even know I even had with women of the gaming community. Because it was nobody's business. If we crashed out on each other, I kept it between me and that person. Now, if you part of my small ass circle, you probably know about it. Other than that, I ain't sitting there making no videos. Fuck that bitch. Whoop. No, that's not classy. I'm a gentleman and a scholar and a gamer and a lover. You know, they love Sony so much. Sony's trying to sell them a controller so they can smell shit, because that's what they games is, shit. Remasters after remasters after remakes. Come on. And your best top selling game is Call of Duty on PlayStation, Sea of Thieves, Grounded. But you're begging for Halo and Gears. And so I see that from Microsoft, and I'm going to say this too. I'm going to leave Marlon alone. If Nintendo Switch don't get announced this week, and it rolls over to, and if I'm available next week, Nate the Hate gonna get all the hate. And I'm gonna get all them people, Sperm Wave, all them people that listen to him. I'm going on the straight hit squad. I'm gonna do like these old crash ass out police. No knock warrant on their asses. He don't even see it coming. Because he even been 25% right from last year. But you guys run back and believe them because of the color of their goddamn skin or the way that they talk. Because they talk elegant. I can talk elegant. You think I talk this way at work? I talk, how you doing, Shar? How you doing today? Everything's good. Yeah. We're going down to Noah's. You want a bagel? Oh no, I'm okay. I'm okay. What you eating for lunch? Oh, what you want to eat for lunch? Oh. Hot pot? Yeah. Let's go eat some hot pot. You want a drink? Yeah, let's go around the corner to the bar. I don't cuss every 5 minutes. I don't even cuss in front of my mother. And she hears me cussing when I'm talking to certain individuals. I don't have a conversation where I cuss. That's called respect. But when I'm in my sanctuary, I can do what the fuck I want to do. And y'all believe in gaming? When the last time Reforge gave anything for you guys? That's why I want to know. Why you want to believe a person that's a grifter that sit there and e-bags all day? I don't know how motherfuckers pay for him to put up a Christmas tree in his members. And thing about it is, I have YNs everywhere. I can get clips of his membership on his member. Actually, people have gifted me memberships to his channel. I still won't watch it because it's gonna kick me out in the next 5 minutes, like he kicked me on YouTube. I mean, he didn't kick me on YouTube. He didn't kick me on motherfucking on Twitter. I don't have Facebook that y'all know of. It's G14 classified, and I don't do Instagram because I got caught. Oh, they don't want to bring that up, Hebot. They don't want to bring up Nate the Hate saying, well, where's Starfield out on PlayStation 5? Oh, nobody's playing Starfield. Look at the Steam chart numbers. It's a single player game. Who fucking playing online? It's a single player game that people enjoy. Ain't nobody's modding for Uncharted. Ain't nobody doing mods for God of War, The Last of Us. Let's keep it $1.50. Let's think logical. Let's think with common sense. You know what? Man, you right, my guy. You hit it on. Everybody is not financially can go buy a 5, a 90, a 480. Some people can't even get a PlayStation 4 Pro. How many? Even Potty Rock traded in one of his systems to get it. And he admitted it to the people. Everybody's not well off that way. Don't call somebody a broke gamer and you don't know what they're going through. And they might be taking care of 2 families. You don't know. That's why I like to give away. From this day, I still can't watch the video when I gave away to one of my subscribers on Twitter, and I gave away. He made a video. He took a shot, and Lemon was like, man. And I said, that touched me. That makes me feel I'm doing something right. That's what make me go on. Negativity, you can talk about me all I want. That shit is like I'm like what do you call that shit? Mr. Fantastic and Rivals. I can eat up all the bullets, and then I'm gonna hook smash your ass. People listen to these non-gamers, and they always want to use, well, I got a family. I have this going on. I have shit going on too. What's up with the young? But everybody, it's like everybody, oh, I got this, I got that. No. Everybody doesn't have that. What Hundo do in the background, I don't know. I don't tell that. I've done amazing things for people. Ain't nobody's business but between me and that person. I don't need I can go save the world. One of my favorite movies, I have to say top 100 movies, Armageddon. And you know why I love it? Because they was willing to save the earth and they didn't want nobody to know. They were oil workers. They were oil workers. That's what everybody wants to be, this YouTube star. You got 15 minutes. Your shit gonna be up in a few. If you sit there and keep on regurgitating, that's all Reforge do. That's what him, Sperm Wave, Meth Head, all them, they regurgitate information that somebody already did they hard on work, and then they try to throw their little spin on it. I actually, like I said, I made a joke and said, oh, I don't got to pay for a $5,000 PC because I got GeForce now. You know, it don't cost $2,000. And then one of the dudes that got him, I said, man, hang on your horses, my guy. I listened to your videos. You're not a bad guy. I said, I was being sarcastic when I said 5,000. That means that you really don't know me, that I can go be sarcastic. I'm being funny. I'm trying to be entertaining. Try to just be straight up entertaining. I don't be focused on what that person is doing and all that other stuff doing. like I say, I listen to a lot of Xbox channels. Some of them I can listen to a certain extent. Some I don't. Sometimes I don't agree with their opinion. When I don't agree with their opinion, guess what? I cut it off. Did you see me making a video about it? You seeing me saying names? That's their opinion. I'll give you a perfect example. I ain't got nothing but love for Dirt. Dirt. Give me my coins every time I talk to him, and I'm like, I ain't no man. I give Dirt. But sometimes Dirt do be sounding like a pony bot sometimes. But I'm not mad at him because that's how he feel. That's his opinion. At the time, I'm like, what the fuck you talking about, G? But at the end of the day, if Dirt say, hey, I'm coming out to LA, you want to come to dinner? Let's go. Let's go. I don't, you guys understand. A lot of people need to make a character up. I ain't talking about you, Miss K. I already know you're not a character. And when I come out there, I'm going to have to take you out to dinner because you ain't going to shit me with them guns. No, just Miss K, one of my good friends. Like I said, she got purged like I had got purged on YouTube. And I still stayed here. I never left. I never deferred. I never broke it down. I never bent. I stood on that line, on that main line. I stood on that main line. And I don't know why the PC guys so much want to have problems with the Xbox guys, and you are cousins. Some of them joined in the team like, man, yeah, I kind of like what Xbox is doing. I had a dude, a pony, that told me what, because I bought the Eval, the upgrade edition. Oh, you only paying half the price for the games? I'm going to put it this way. I'm so tired of hearing about this. Some people, oh, I double dipped and all this other. I don't double dip. I have double dipped on the Venom edition like I did with Beyond Good and Evil. I did it with Tomb Raider. And I said I wasn't going to do it, and I got my boy, shout out to my man Tax from the H. I'm like, man, I got to renege. I bought the bad boy. But other than that, I don't double down. You know, if I get it on a services, that's where I want to play it at. And people, well, you got to support the developer. Let me ask you guys this one question. Let me get this shit together. Let me ask y'all this one question. When have a developer helped anyone that you know of? Now, I know of, but that's G14 classified. All right, you got to give me some millions and for me to tell you stories about that. But whenever you know your favorite, when you ever know Yoshida or what's some old boy made Metal Gear? Now, not saying they haven't, but they haven't made it public. Or when these people lose their jobs. Do you give that same energy when Fred at McDonald's lose his job? Big Booty Tammy lose. Y'all call it Kroger's. We got Vons, Ralph's, Circle K, Jiggling Jungles, Winn-Dixie, whatever brand that you got. When you saw Big Booty Gina, know what I'm saying, get laid off. You have that same energy? What you gonna tell her? Hope you keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? You need some help. You know what I'm saying? You got that big booty, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're thinking. Motherfuckers on the interweb acting like their people's lives over. Well, Microsoft is gonna lay off. If they do, Microsoft give out severance packages. They give out service packages to their people. They at least pay their people up to 6 months. A lot of these people that lose their job, they're contract employees. What's up with your land? Yeah, I'm up. I ain't got to go to the office. I'm up early today. You know, they don't keep that same fucking energy. But you want to run out hundos, a fraud. What am I fraud of? I had a person, what last game you beat? I don't know. I got too many of them. I beat I beat the first Mortal Kombat. I beat the story mode last night on the first part. I haven't did the other part. I'm gonna start on the second part today. It just found the mood I am in. I played Beyond Good and Evil, then I just feel like Halo caught me because I finished the battle pass last night and didn't realize I did it. I was in the zone like AutoZone. I didn't realize I beat the motherfucker, so it told me you beat the battle pass. I said, shit. I was in the zone last night. And think about it, I'm not these YouTubers that don't, I say what I do. I show you my own gameplay. I don't steal it like Crack Gamer. And back in the day when Crack Gamer did it, I backed that motherfucker up to the end. That's how loyal I was to the game. I actually backed when they talked about Z daughter. I was one of the first ones right there. Like I said, me and Z used to be, man, we used to rock out tough before I got betrayed. He listened to Judas. That's why we don't. And like I say, we cracked jokes, played games together. That's how I met my man Tax, Slayer, my homegirl Jeannie. I even met Flip during that time. That's how I met Flip, fucking around with Z, playing motherfucking Gears of War. We used to game. Pop shit. We used to have big fun. You know, I see pictures from time to time. He showed daughter going to college and all that. That's wonderful. I don't want no ill will towards them. We just don't fuck with each other no more. But I used to run when the first time I got on YouTube. That was one of the first motherfuckers. That's why I had problems with the weapon wheel. I took over his beat. If it was this, if I had beef with somebody, you had beef. We was a fucking full-fledged mafia. We was a full-fledged mafia back in the day. That's why I used to call it the Xbox Mafia. You fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. And we always made man. One stop for gamers. I made that motherfucker go talk about politics. Black Bond just got kicked off the weapon wheel. Man, Black Bond. I said, Black Bond, you got a beautiful mother, man. I told her I'm gonna take her out on one of these days. One of these days, instead of me going around to the back door, she give me them good plates. And we still know you still working at that motherfucking supermarket that you've been working at for the last 10 years that I've known you, Black Bond. All these characters I've been knowing, I didn't have funks with. I didn't want that down there every of them. I even told Black Bond this. I said, Black Bond, on some real nigga shit. When you start talking about PC parts, Corsair, and all that, I kind of can listen to your ass. You kind of got some little knowledgeable. When you go off left and want to do some crumb side shit, you're a dummy. You see, I was never nominated for corporate slave of the year. I know about 5 people that won no award, including my boy Livewire. Never was even nominated. Because he know what? I even asked him, I said, Bond, why I can't get nominated? They know they can't fuck with the 100. They know what I'm capable of doing. Like I told you, it's easy to destroy, but it's not easy to build. And I went into my building mode. I'm trying to build. I start intermediate to build. I didn't build it to destroy. That's why I took other people's advice not to do certain things back in the day. I stopped doing this and stopped doing that. But I had to learn on my own. Had to learn to keep my circle small. And I rocked out with I rocked out with Jazz. I didn't rock out with Rand. I rocked out with all of them. Worry Bird. Not no Worry Bird. That's my guy out here. That's my man. Y'all got to check him out. He be playing Matt. He said he getting that 40-90 all day. Yeah, like I say, he been in the game. Y'all get it. Y'all call him Granny and all that. This motherfucker is the most knowledgeable video. He knows motherfucking the person. He knows the assistant of the assistant of the assistant that go get the coffee for the person gonna make the game. He knows. I don't know that shit. Even my favorite sci-fi show. The only reason I know Silo's one of my favorite sci-fi show, and Severance about to be next. I think Severance come out this week. Thank God I don't have to work on Friday. I'm gonna watch for Severance. Like with Silo, I know Sony makes it. I don't know who writes it. I don't care for it. I just cut it on to enjoyment. And shout out to like my man Craig Duncan. My first VIP party at Xbox, I met Craig Duncan. That's who made Sea of Thieves. Now he's running the Xbox division now. One of the coolest guys I knew. And I was talking about him about Black, what's that, the Ubisoft game? Was that Black Flag or whatever, or whatever that shit called? And he said, he was telling me this, and he was, man, taking out information. So when you get home, you got the newest build that we just showed on the stage. Good looking. He said, you can play it right here. No problem. What you drinking on? Some whiskey. Let's go get another shot. Let's go. And my man Southbound, shout out to my man Southbound, introduced me to him. That's from this day. Southbound is always going to be my NIGGA. He don't smoke weed, but I'm going to do it all day. When I say I'm loyal to the game, I'm loyal to the game. Until the game fucks me over and don't love me no more. It must love me because anything I can say on Twitter is going to get somebody going to be say a stupid ass response like PS Gamer 84. And I don't really talk to you. Like my man Beats taught me, like, Hundo, you ain't got to talk to all these dudes. I don't even have time to talk half the time because I'm not a keyboard warrior. I'd rather get on this medium and just let loose. That's why I only listen to certain individuals because, like, I listen to the Ray and like I say with D1 and them, I listen to them because they're entertaining and they're talking about gaming. They get me home. They first hour get me home in traffic every Wednesday night. Thank God I don't got to work tomorrow. Got to work Thursday. They get me home. They get down. I got my earpiece on. I pull out my pencil and I just listen. And like I say, sometimes I'm there. I don't say anything because I don't want to take nothing from them. That's theirs. They do a great job. You know, they do an excellent job. They cuss and fuss, talk shit, get high. I might like it because of that too. Everybody ain't got to be serious. How many times you got to hear the Brad Sams and talking about numbers they don't know nothing about? You gonna listen to D-Batch old punk ass. I didn't murder him. He didn't got me. I didn't disembowel his ass. But see, D1, that's how it is. You get wild. Just like what I do with Xbox, with XWO. We might be talking about this. We start talking about comic books and some shit. We don't have a structure. I don't have no, I put a title up. That's all I put up. And actually the last few weeks since we've been on vacation, I probably talked to him about maybe 3 or 5 days. But we had shit going on. That's why I tell people, why you cut it off? Everybody else is going on. They have kids. I don't have a kids. No, my kids is grown. They peoples. They still want money. My stepdaughter hits me up every 5. Hey, you got some? I'm like, where your money at? You got a job. Well, I just want to know because I get a discount on your Amazon. Can I use the credit card for what? But I know what she's using it for because she's using it to make money because she's trying to be a hairstylist. Bingo. Go on and use. I got it. My son calls me. See, my son think he's slick. You can't be slick to it. You can't con a con or I have to be that. You can't be slick. You can't be slick to a slicker. So he's like, hey, Pops, how you doing, man? He know ain't nowhere no damn fires or nothing. He know dad where. He wanted to talk about it. And then 5 minutes later, hey, Pops, think I can hold $50? And I'm like, yeah, man, hold $50. Because he's not a bad kid. He's 18 years old, very respectable. He tried to get into the gang life. I shut that shit down. You're not from there. You're not none of them. You're not none of them. You don't want to be none of them. You live in the mean streets of Lancaster, California. Nothing wrong with that. Your dad used to live out there with you too. Shout out to Lancaster, Palmdale. I used to rock out the Antidote Valley. I'm like, why you call it the Antidote Valley? Because that's where they used to make meth at, and people's houses used to blow up out of nowhere. Like, damn, Mike house just blew up because he was trying to make meth out of his garage. He'll run out, I'm on fire. Hope you die, stupid. Like, damn, Hundo, you cold. No, not pouring them. You go pour water on him. He over there making meth, trying to be a chemist. He dropped out. How you gonna be a chemist and you dropped out of school after 7th grade? And you blew up your mama house. That wasn't even your house. You blew up your mama house. Your mama happened to be with a rich man that has some money. See, I got stories. I could tell a whole lot of stories about the Antidote Valley. Man, there's some stories out there. I miss it out there. Like I say, I got cousins out there. But, you know, I'm going to be out there. I could have went out there for Christmas, but I had to go to work the day after Christmas. So I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go out there. But, yeah, like I say, man, it's man, don't let nobody feel like it's not a great time for gaming. It's not a great time for Xbox. People sitting there, you know, all this doom and gloom comes when Xbox always have a direct. They want to bring up shit. You know, and I'm gonna put it this way: PC is not a plug and play world. Me and 108 was talking about this shit yet last night. It ain't a plug and play. It's not how I cut on. The average consumer don't give a fuck about a shader, textures, ray tracing, frames per second. They don't give two fucks. Just like when we were consumers, when we were kids, we didn't give a fuck about our frames per second. We didn't know about a 1080p, 300p. We just know we had a black and white TV, you had a color TV, and long as the motherfucker worked, we was gonna play on it. This how old it is. You had to have an adapter with 2 screws. You had to put it behind the TV and screw it in, and then you hit a switch for TV or video games. You know, like I said, shit get hard. And I'm with you with D1. I can put this way: property tax is a motherfucker. Like out here, since this shit burned up, all this shit going up. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I have houses, I have home. Actually, I got that's my. I don't even want to talk. I get depressed when I talk about what I got to take care of some more. That's why I probably disappear this weekend. And I still do the show from Vegas. Don't worry about it. If I do go to Vegas, I do the show from Vegas. Or Flip can do it. Flip got the same power as me, but I can do the show from the house. You know, I could do the show from the house and game at the same time. But I'm gonna have to go try to help take care of some properties that have been put upon me all of a sudden. But that's another story. It's another day. I don't like to think about it. I won't think about it. And it's playoff football, and I can go gamble. Y'all don't understand. I gamble too. I gamble like a motherfucker. I gamble like a motherfucker. And people understand, gaming, this hobby is expensive than a motherfucker. I got Oculus. I got motherfucking Xboxes. I got controllers. I got headsets. I got to buy these games. That shit costs money. Everybody's not making substantial money. Some people, Game Pass is good for them. Makes them feel like they're part of. They feel like they're part of the crew, and ain't nobody gonna get teased them for it because they're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing. Y'all act like everybody want to make like Game Pass is so bad for gaming. One dude talking about, well, they losing developers losing 80%. 80% of what? Microsoft pays you ahead of time to get in the motherfucker. Then, if the people want to buy your game, you don't want any Game Pass, you're making money on the back end. Some of these games you guys wouldn't touch unless it was in Game Pass. Or y'all wait till it go on a super sample sale. Like I did with Mortal Kombat 1. I ain't gonna lie, I bought the whole thing for $23.99. And my boy wanted it, and I gave him one of my Series S's. that I wasn't using. It was sitting in the closet. I gave it to him, and he wanted the game. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna give you the game. What's up with your Furious? I just get them the game. I like to, because he wanted to put his credit card in, and when you're dealing with a almost 6-year-old man that got hearing problems and stuff, and he your boy, what I'm saying? Because I don't really kick around with too many people my age. I kick around people that's older. Because when I kick around people my age, I was getting in trouble. I was getting my New Jersey drive on. I was doing a lot of shit. You guys understand? I'm from a preacher's son. My dad was a preacher. My mom is actually ordained to be a preacher, and my grandfather was. My uncles are. Two of my uncles are. You know what I'm saying? You can blame about the Lakers and the Lakers. That shit don't hurt me. You know what? You know what hurts you? PlayStation has no fucking games. Zero. Nada. Go tell you and your boyfriend Christopher Hart. That also has blocked me on the interweb. And he blocked me for the wrong reason. I didn't talk about his wife. You know what I'm saying? Marvel Wolverine. I got Marvel Rivals. You don't even got a release date for Marvel Wolverine, and you're claiming it. You don't even know when they're going to show it. Where's your showcase? Where's your roadmap, Pony? Where's your roadmap at? We want to know. What games you got coming out this year? Astrobot is a copycat. Astrobot won because Jeff Keighley loves to fuck with Sony execs. He loves fucking them. That's what he loves. He loves because Jeff Keighley likes to pipe. That's his boyfriends. Jeff Keighley Wars is not the God Almighty. It's not the God Almighty. Everybody has game awards. Just because he gets backers and put money in and he has people to show up, don't mean he's not the Golden Globes. He's not the Oscars. You guys want to make him that because what? If Jeff Keighley was doing what he's supposed to do, giving Xbox, Nintendo, PC games part of the game of the year and they won, you guys wouldn't like him. You guys would not like him. You'd be like, fuck the Jeff Keighley Awards. But since he catered to the PlayStation community, and 108 saw it right there. He said, we in here with a bunch of ponies and pony bots. I don't care what PlayStation does. PlayStation does not mess with my gaming. If I wanted to play Spider-Man, I could play it on my Xbox with GeForce Now. How'd you do that? Link my son's Steam account. I could go play Wukong on the Xbox, GeForce Now. If I really wanted to play that game that damn bad, I have options to play it without buying a PlayStation. PlayStation is not everywhere. Xbox is. I don't have to even bring my Surface to the house in Vegas anymore. I can just play it on my Pixel. That's why I started Mortal Kombat on my Pixel. Xbox Cloud. That's options. Xbox give you options. Even with Adobe Vision and Adobe, that is software based. On the Xbox, it's hardware based. It's on the board. The pisser is software based. Microsoft been upscaling for years. That's a system level. Even digital fuckery said it. Microsoft been doing it for years. But I'm wrong, huh? I don't know what I'm talking about, huh? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna put it like this way: we gotta cut this DEI shit out. If that person want to make that woman a samurai, let him. That is his thought. It's no different from you got Spider Girl in Marvel and all that in the multiverse. If they decided to do it, if they decided to make that samurai a black man, even though it was black samurais out there, we got to let that shit go. If that is what the developer wanted, that's what he created. None of this shit is factual. This is video games. This is for what you want to play and how you want to play them. I believe Shepard is a man, but if that person plays Shepard as a woman, I don't care. Commander Shepard, and I don't care. Because it's all fictional. It's what they're thinking. It's a what if scenario. What if a pony go buy a PlayStation? And when they buy a PlayStation, go buy an Xbox and they love it. You know, I'm not the fan with the people with the letters, but how many of these games, what's that what's that game? I forgot. It's kind of like a Telltale's game. Them girls are lesbians. They don't bother me. Because it's a fairy tale game. That person might be they want to tell their story. How they feel in life. It's up to you to play it or not. No one's putting a gun to no one's head and say, you got to do this. You got to do that. You know, it's just like an artist. Nobody told Mark Angelo how to draw some shit. Oh, her titties should be bigger because she a white woman and it should be pink and her nipples need to be pinker. If he wanted to make a motherfucker smaller and put a little brown in her, that's him. That's from the eyes of the beholder. That's his art. Can't get mad at it. Gaming is art. These people are putting all this money because it's their art. People got mad at the Halo joint because they showed Master Chief getting some motherfucking ass. Not the man ass, women. He got the poontang pie. What up with you, Rain? He got some of that poontang pie. Master Chief you don't know what Master Chief is. Master Chief is human like everybody else. And they told you it's not the same timeline that's in the video game. This is a whole different timeline. Two of the characters didn't even exist in the original timeline. Only person that exists was Kelly and Master Chief. Even what you call it, Commander Captain Keyes was a black man. In the video games, he's a white man. It did not bother me. If you don't like it, then say I don't like it, but don't say they doing this and doing that. It's up to you. Well, kids, it's up to you to being a parent to watch what the fuck your kids is playing. Quit letting the internet be parents of your kids. They ain't my kids. Fuck them kids. They ain't none of mine. You need to be PG-13 so kids. This ain't for the kids. Sometimes it might be for the kids because some of these kids are smarter than some of y'all grown ass adults. Well, we got to stop that shit. This shit is video games. This shit don't deal with our real lives. What video game that you know? Alan Wake is not a real game. It's fictional. If they decide to turn Alan Wake in a multiverse into a woman, I don't give two fucks. I don't care. If they say Benedetto's a transsexual, that's between Benedetto and a transsexual. That's the order of the beholder. It's up to me if I want to buy it and play it. It's up to me. But I'm not going to go bash on the game because what's something that my opinion is something that I don't like. Something that I don't like. That's what the Reforges and them doing. I'm not here to brainwash you. I'm saying to open up your mind. Let's look at the bigger picture. But a lot of people don't want to do that because they stubborn. And I'm one of the stubbornest motherfuckers in the world when it comes to certain things. But if you come to me correctly and talk to me, I can say, yeah, boom. Like I say, nobody talked about the DEI shit in Metal Gear. We know old boy was gay. They said gay tendency, gay sick. Nobody jumped up and down. Oh, we don't need to play Metal Gear. He shouldn't be gay. He gay. Gay, gay, gay. Gay, gay, gay. They didn't stop me from playing a motherfucking game. What's that? Psychomantis was gay. A lot of them characters in Metal Gear was going the other way, including the women. It didn't bother me because I'm playing the game. I might be talking like, man, that old man, she a lesbian. I'm a lesbian too. That's when she lesbian me in. We got to quit being too literal with video games. We bring video games and politics in the same thing, and it needs to stop. They're two different fucking entities. Cut it out. Let's cut the bullshit out. A video game is a video game. You know, it's girl out there. I got my ass whooped online by Lady Infamous in Mortal Kombat. Live on the interweb. Did I say fuck lady gamers? You hear me? Fuck them bitches. I ain't said none of that shit. I took the loss like a man. I got to go back to the training. I underestimated. That's what I got. Said I underestimated her. Then I see her playing Call of Duty. See, that's what I respect people that start putting up their gameplay and putting up their shit. That's when I respect you. That's when I actually listen to you. Other than that, you just another motherfucking stray away. You another stray. Get your ass over there. Move along. Move a fuck along. No, I ain't on the Nintendo Switch. Nah. No. I already said it. If Nate said it this week, I don't care where I'm at, I'm gonna go in on his ass. Because everybody, Nate said this, Tom Warner said this. They don't know nothing. They sit in a Discord talking to each other, making shit up. They need the clicks. This is their livelihood. They will sell their own mother for some clicks. Meth Head already did it when his mother died. But y'all gave him $20,000 to get his grill fixed. That's how the world is. And I can't get mad at the 20,000 people that gave him money. That's your money. That is your money. But Hundo about to get out here, man. I'm finna sit back, man. Wind down them a little bit, play some video games and shit, man, and chill out, man. Enjoy my off day. It's an off day, but I'm still working. I got my shit on, man. But I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Nate say Halo. Nate said the same thing about Starfield. He ain't been 25% right. Like I say, the whole sperm wave network, because that's what they under. Him, RGX, 85, Meth Head and all them, they under his little network, the Sperm Wave Network. I'm going to destroy that motherfucker. I'm going to burn that motherfucker down. I'm going to take it down, because they just do it for clicks. And people say, well, Sperm Wave, it's a cool. I don't give a fuck how cool you are. Because if I fuck up, y'all get on me. So y'all gonna get on, and y'all say, well, Nate is they actually been, Nate is my friend, and he's been, no. I listened to RGX 85 talking about the Nintendo Switch shit today. Well, Nate said it's gonna watch Saturday. That shit don't come out this week. It's game over for them. It's gonna be game over. Because you guys give them passes for making up lies, making up rumors. You guys give them that. Nah, free smoke. Free smoke. I'll make sure I'm gonna get clips and everything off of them. I'm gonna clip the shit out some shit. You guys want to back Nate the Hate? You wrong, you can get it too. But this your boy Hundo, man. I'm out this bitch. Man, appreciate everybody came through. Appreciate everybody, man. This share this shit. That's all I ask. Share this motherfucker and say something in the comment section if you're listening to this motherfucker. Man, I talk back. I ain't like the other YouTubers. I will talk back. Hundo is out.